point, you have a paper just waiting to be written. Believe it or not, one of the hardest parts is choosing what your topic is and narrowing it down. So it's time to start doing your research. This is a research paper after all. Now, what do we do to get started? You don't just want to write in the Google the name of your topic and wait for things to come up. It don't work like that. And also you need to remember that not everything you find on the internet is at all accurate. Remember, the internet is extremely democratic. Anyone could write anything and put it up on the internet. So how do you check to make sure that the sources you find are credible? You'll see below here that there's a list of criteria for looking for the who, the what, the when, and take a look at it, read it, and pay very close attention because you don't want to base a project on a whole bunch of nonsense, right? And I'm going to specifically mention Wikipedia. I know Wikipedia is extremely popular, but it's written by all sorts of people and not everything is reliable. Sometimes people even put things up that they know are wrong just for the fun of it. So make sure not to use Wikipedia as your main source. If you want to back up some of the things that you wrote with Wikipedia, that's okay, but make sure everything else is not Wikipedia. The next thing is extremely important. It has to do with plagiarism. Plagiarism means stealing other people's intellectual property, or in other words, copying from the internet. No, no, no. You do not copy paste. You use the information you find on the internet by taking your own notes directly from the information, but you don't write word for word. And if you are going to write parts word for word, you need to put them in quotation marks and give credit to the place you're quoting from. So again, no copy paste. The next thing is make sure you save all of your sources as you go along, because you're going to have to write a bibliography and you don't want to have to go back and find out exactly what you used in the paper in order to write your bibliography. So keep in-depth information about what you used. If it's an internet site, in the meanwhile, before you have to write the bibliography, you can just save the link. If it's books, save the name of the author, the year it was written, and the publisher. So now that you know what to do in order to research, you can get ready to start your research. The next step is going to be making an outline of your project, and I will see you on the next page.